Hello everyone, and welcome to today's update of the April meeting of the Council of the City of Mount Gambier, and with me as always is Andrew Meddle, our CEO. The world as we know it has changed dramatically in the last few weeks with the advent of COVID-19, and I'm really pleased to say that elected members and council staff have been working together to come up with some strategies to help our community through this crisis. We have developed a portal on our website, Our City, Our Response COVID-19, and you'll find lots of information there in relation to how you can be assisted through various community organisations. Under that head platform, we have got three pillars: our economy, our people, and our recovery. And we've been discussing strategies to sit under those pillars that will assist our community, our business community, and then lead through to our economy recovery. So that is working really well for us at the moment, and I hope that our community gets benefit from that. As a result of the impact of COVID-19 and in particular social distancing, the South Australian Government has gazetted changes to the Local Government Act to allow councils to continue to operate successfully in this new world. One of the changes has been to allow councils to meet electronically, and this is how our council met for the April meeting. It was a very productive meeting and some good outcomes as usual for our community, one of which was elected members' decision to support organisations that have been affected by COVID-19 in that events that they had planned and had partially funded or fully funded were no longer able to be held as a result of COVID-19 and social distancing. So we decided, as a show of support for these events, that we would continue that funding for those organisations, as we do realise that a lot of these organisations are run by volunteers in our community, and it's very important that we keep these events going. And I'm sure you'd all recognise that Mount Gambier has many events over a year that contribute to the economy of our community. And so we thought by supporting those organisations, it puts them in a good spot for next year when the restrictions are lifted and they can continue on with their plans to run the events.
Yes, so that's returning those groups to a cash neutral position to help them and encourage them to support us as we move into the recovery phase. And that was really the flavour of our budget as well. So the budget built on the work that we've done with regards to events, with regards to rate relief, with regards to helping our tenants. And last night, Council also resolved to freeze all its own fees and charges for 2020-2021, including its element of the rates bill. So our fees and charges will be frozen. Those which are levied on us by the state government, we will continue to pass on to our customers as required. But the budget was taken through, and in that we are now moving to prepare for public consultation on the budget, which will be very different to normal years. But our public consultation will kick off next Monday, the 27th of April, and will run until Monday, the 18th of May. And then Council will move to consider the representations made as part of that budget process and prepare a budget for 2020-2021, which will enable us again to focus on how we respond to the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, particularly in our response towards our people, our economy and our recovery. Another bit of good news last night was Council considered a brief report which was prepared in response to a deputation received a little while now ago regarding support for prostate cancer and the provision of a TBM machine in our region, and Council committed $10,000 towards the provision of that machine and the benefit that will bring for those who need testing and treatment in our region. So that was a great commitment to stand up and be counted there.
It was, and it's wonderful to have those facilities available for our community.
Yes.
And of course, this Saturday is the 25th of April and it is ANZAC Day, one of Australia's most important national occasions. But this year, with the impact of COVID-19, it's going to be quite a different day in that normally our residents gather at the Soldiers Memorial at Vansittart Park, and unfortunately that will not be able to take place this year. But as part of an Australia-wide campaign, residents are being encouraged to go to their front yards or to their driveways, out on the footpath, take a candle at 6 a.m, and anybody who plays an instrument has been invited to join in out the front of their home and play the last post at 6 a.m. And I think that actually will be quite a poignant occasion where people will be standing there in solidarity. So I think it will be lovely, and I really do encourage our residents to take part in that for the benefit of remembering our wonderful veterans who fought in the war. But our federal member, Tony Passon, he is encouraging a social media campaign here whereby he would like you to upload how you commemorate ANZAC Day, and if you do that, he would like you to place it on his hashtag ANZAC at home in Barker. And so that will be a different way to remember those wonderful veterans. And you know, it might be a way forward in the future that people who can't make it to the Soldiers Memorial might continue to do it this way in the future, which will be really lovely for everyone and keeps everybody included on the day. So that about wraps us up for April's council meeting, and I just remind everybody that it is held on the third Tuesday in the month, but at the moment with social distancing we can't invite you into the council chamber, but we'll continue to give you updates.